second. All right. What it do, everybody? We are back again for another draft. And thank you guys for your patience. I'm in my new apartment. I'm tired as hell. I got a lot of catching up to do with the last season, but shout out to my commissioners. Shout out to the commissioners in the league for holding it down and keeping everything running smooth while I was away. Shout out to, the guys in the league, that helped me and, that just, that's always showing love and support. So, you guys keep this league going. We gonna keep it going for y'all and more seasons to come. But with the way we're doing the draft this season is the commissioners are gonna be in their own conference with the exception of UMass. UMass is we gotta make an exception for UMass. We gotta accommodate UMass for being so ass. So he's gonna sit in a conference by himself and gonna put him in an independent conference. He's still gonna play nothing but users, but instead of him dying in the competition because everybody's upgrading, he's the only one staying loyal to his school, the trash school. So we're gonna give him this one season as an independent. And I mean, right now we're at 29 users anyway, so he kind of makes it even with him being out there in the independent world. But like I said, he's gonna have all users still gonna make it work. But for the conferences, right now we have UNT at the top of the SEC conference. Yeah, we're doing big conferences this year. We're not doing the little boy thing anymore. We big dogs this year. So SEC, Big 10, Big 12, ACC. So we're gonna take out UNT. UNT is gonna be in the SEC. Georgia State will be in the Big 10. Memphis will be in the Big 12, and I will be in the ACC. So separating it like that, there's gonna be a commissioner in each conference. So that's about 5 teams out of the mix with the commissioners excluded. So we're gonna get the draft started from right here. And if you're like if you're the first pick, the first 4 picks will be divided between the conferences. It's not gonna be like 1 through 8 in one conference. It's one SEC, two Big 10, three Big 12, four ACC, and then start over at the SEC. So that's how the draft is gonna go. So, and if, okay, this is the addition to, let me add that in. If you pick your team or when your team is selected, we'll go through the draft first and then I'll let you know what order you were picked in. And if you want to pick a different school, if you want to go with the one of the schools listed, you can do so and upgrade that way. Or if one of the previous coaches left for another school and you want to backdoor and pick his school, you can do so as well. So there's a little carousel going on in the midst of the draft. And if you want to stay put and be loyal, like, I believe that most of us will, you can do so as well. So it's all of those options are in the air, allowing us to shake up the league a bit. So now we can get started. Let's go ahead and get started now. So the first pick, the draft. It's the national champion. It's the national champion, man. Shout out to that boy Army, dog. Hey, I got a lot of love for Army. Army is a good dude. We love Army over here, and Army is in the SEC, man. The SEC looking like the SEC already. So, um, Okay, that's not a bad idea. I should do like a snake round with the draft, so I might do that. Let's go ahead with this snake draft since I'm just now seeing that. That's a good idea. So we're gonna remove Army. Shout out to Army in the SEC with UNT. Yeah. That's crazy. This is a weird order. Tulane is gonna be two. The brothers. Shout out to Tulane. Tulane's a good dude too. Even though he was tripping earlier, he's a good dude. Army. Shout out to Wyoming. Oh shit, that's a dub. So Tulane, you're actually in the Big Ten, and then uh, Wyoming, you're gonna be in the Big 12. Shout out to Wyoming. Next pick for the ACC. Oh, that boy K Mac. Shout out to K Mac. K Mac is back. The big dog. He's gonna be in my conference, ACC. So whatever school K Mac rolls with, it will be in the ACC. Big surprise. Big season to come with the K Mac back. Tulsa. We will not be in the Oh shit! Actually, we will be in the same conference this year. Damn it! Damn it! Nah. Damn. That's funny, bro. That's actually not funny. Actually, I'm kind of pissed off, bro. I can't escape the Tulsa. That a bitch. That's good. Good picking, Team. It's all about prestige, the conference prestige. We with the big dogs. It's all good. Rice is going to the Big 12. Shout out to Rice. Beat us. Beat us, bro. He's definitely gonna be picking a new team, and that's up to him. He has a pretty good spot to pick a team, one of the newer teams. So let's see how that goes. He's gonna be in the SEC. SEC. So Big 12 is looking really good, I guess. Memphis, Wyoming, Rice. Must be nice. Must be nice. Ah, UAB will be in the SEC. All right. Shout out to UAB. Buffalo. Who was that? Buffalo. Buffalo in the Big Ten. Believe he's staying in Buffalo. Once a bull, always a bull. I would know that. I would know that. Let's see. And he will be in the Big 12. I think this is one of their more formidable users in that conference. Not throwing any shade, but you know how they go. Ooh, give me Chevy. Yes, give us a break. I mean, shout out to that boy Chevy, Coastal Carolina. He's a dog. He's a dog. He's a dog. And is back in the ACC. Oh, y'all can't hear me. What a fucking shame. Y'all can't hear me? Interesting. Maybe you should turn your mic up. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hello. All right, let's try this shit again. Our last pick was Coastal Carolina. Ah, damn, I didn't remove him. Fuck it. Western Kentucky is gonna be in my fucking conference, bro. All right, y'all couldn't hear me. This shit that sucks, but we'll start over. I'll give you guys an update. Right now, we got SEC, we got UNT, Army, Middle Tennessee State, and UAB. Then Big Ten, we got Georgia State, Tulane, a new user beat us in Buffalo. Memphis, Big 12, we got Memphis, Wyoming, Rice, UNLV. And in the ACC, we have UTSA, K-Mac, Tulsa, Coastal Carolina. And now, Western Kentucky. I hate the ACC. It's a lot of shit. I'm kind of frustrated about that. It's gonna be in the Big 12. Shout out to San Jose State. FAU. FAU in the Big Ten. I did not erase his name. It is what it is. Alright. Pot sticker. That don't count. Western Michigan is in the SEC. App State. Shout out to that boy.
Penn State is gonna be in the Big Ten. So now we get to see Penn State and Georgia State play all the time. That's good. Good rivals. FAU. Our basketball We're gonna remove that. That don't count. There goes UConn. UConn is off the board. Southern Miss. Cool. I think we good. I think we up to date. JMU is going to be. So Southern Miss is gonna be in the ACC. JMU is gonna be in the SEC. God, fuck. Hold, bro. The SEC is OD. The SEC is fucking OD, bro. I'm just JMU, Southern Miss, Western Kentucky, Tulsa, KMAC, and UTSA. I'm fucking scared, bro. This is not. It is what it is. 3 seasons of this shit. We're in the Big 12. It's gonna be Nevada. Nevada's gonna be in the Big 10, which means the only team left is NIU. And NIU, you will be in the SEC. Not so bad, not so bad. And that concludes the Forever Dynasty Draft. SEC. Let me go back. Let me come back. Let me come back. SEC is fucking crazy. I'll, I just want to get out of here. I fucking go to sleep and fucking eat, smoke, and think about my life. Think about what I gotta deal with for the next 3 seasons. It's quite depressing. It's quite depressing. I beg you pardon. I beg you. This shit here is crazy. UTSA, KMAC. You know we gotta respect the K Dog. Then Tulsa. Me and Tulsa been going back and forth, but fuck Tulsa, bro. Respectfully, Coastal Carolina. That's gonna be cake. I'm not gonna lie. Western Kentucky. It's not. That's not a. That's not a. That's not easy. Southern Miss. RPO King. RPO King. JMU. Oh my God. He's always there. He's always there. We kind of like the same people, but he's always there. He got to get over the hump. We're the same people. SEC is not easy. The SEC is not fucking easy. I'm fucking pissed about it. Let's move on to the Big 12. Big 12, we got Memphis, Wyoming, Rice, UNLV, San Jose State, UConn, CMU. Eh, you know, eh. UNLV and Memphis gonna make noise. Rice is Rice. Wyoming. I'm not gonna shit on nobody. UConn, this is a this is steady conference, and there's no telling who's gonna make upgrades and leave from their schools. But that's not an easy conference either. Big Ten, Georgia State, Tulane. That's tough. Buffalo's in there. Kent State, Nevada. FAU, and then we have a new user Beatus. He's gonna be in there, so that's that's a solid conference as well. Y'all gotta definitely worry about Tulane. Tulane, Georgia State is not no bitch in Buffalo. FAU is on the come up. But yeah, and then SEC, I believe the second strongest next to the ACC. ACC is the SEC of modern day, you know? And the SEC is like the Big Ten. But SEC UNT, you got UNT, you got Army that can't escape each other. UAB is in there. App State, App State is great. You know, App State's a good user, solid. Tyler, shout out to you. NIU is great. UAB, they got great coaches over there, and got a new user in there. So, oh man, this is a great realignment. You know, UMass is sitting in an independent state. He's by himself, but he will be playing users throughout the season. Um, yeah, this is a good realignment, and you know, let's get it going from here. I will go ahead, close out this damn draft, and move to the week one of the off season so we can get going. But appreciate you guys for watching, and good luck this season. We will revisit the realignment in another 3 seasons, but it's time to lock in, talk y'all shit in the conference channels, and you know, rep your conferences. Let's do it big this season. I'm out. Shout out to y'all.
Gotta do something.